Hello guys, welcome back to literature classes. This is Abhilasha. Guys, today I am going to discuss a poem written by Emily Dickinson. The poem is Hope is the Thing with Feathers. In this poem, Emily Dickinson talks about the positivity or we can say optimism of life. So guys, in this video I shall discuss the important facts about Emily Dickinson and then we shall move to the poem. So guys, without doing a further delay, let's move right into the topic. Emily Dickinson. Emily Dickinson was born in Amherst, Massachusetts in 1830 and she was died in 1886. Clear? She was considered a major American poet along with Walt Whitman. She was the greatest of all women poets and who wrote in English. She had written more than 1700 poems. How many poems she has written? She has written more than 1700 poems. Her first editor name was Mabel Loomis Todd. Clear? So, and she has written several poems, means more than 1700. I have uploaded 3 videos of Emily Dickinson's poem. For example, I felt a funnel in my brain, success is counted sweetest, and I taste a liquor never brewed. These are the poems which I have uploaded already in my YouTube channel. I shall also give the link in the description box. Okay, and her best productive period was started around the year 1860. Clear? So, let's move to the poem. Hope is the Thing with Feathers. Guys, this poem, Hope is the Thing with Feathers, was published in 1891 in 3 quatrains. This poem is divided in 3 quatrains with 12 lines. How many lines are there? There are 12 lines. In this poem, Emily Dickinson has shown an abstract idea, or we can say an abstract concept, and also she has used imagery and symbols. She has used figurative language, like she has used metaphor in this poem. It is a unique poem of Emily Dickinson because this is one of the few poems where she strikes a note of hope. In this poem, she exudes abundant hope. Abundant hope. Clear? So, and guys, one more thing I want to tell you, that all her poems most importantly have the themes of death and immortality. But there is nothing like this in this poem. In this poem, we see the optimism. Okay, so I am going to start the poem. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words, and never stops at all. Never stops at all. Here, this is the very famous poem of Emily Dickinson. Here she expresses the importance of hope in life. The whole idea of hope here presented very beautifully by the poet. Clear? She compares hope with whom? With bird, which have feathers. Which have feathers. Clear? And the bird of hope perches means sits in the where it sits in the soul of human beings. Soul of human beings, and sings the tune without the words. Sings means it sings the song without words, without any single word, without uttering any single word. It sings, and we can hear the tune, and never stops at all. The song of this bird never stops at all. This bird of hope goes on singing without stopping. The sweetness of the song is very inspiring here. Clear? This is the song, this is the bird. The bird sits on the tree of soul, where it pours out its full heart and melody into the innermost recesses of human heart. Clear? मीनिंग इज दैट होप जो है, होप क्या है? होप एक बर्ड है. होप क्या है? होप इज द सिंबल ऑफ अ बर्ड, जो क्या करती है? जिसके पास फेदर्स हैं, पंख हैं, और जो कहाँ रहती है? ह्यूमन बींग्स की सोल में रहती है. कहाँ रहती है? ह्यूमन बींग्स की सोल की जो ब्रांच है, दैट परचेस, उस पर बैठती है. दैट इज स्टैंड्स फॉर होप. दैट स्टैंड्स फॉर बर्ड ऑफ होप. एंड सिंग्स, हु सिंग्स? सिंगिंग ऑफ बर्ड, सिंगिंग ऑफ होप. क्लियर? तो ये क्या कर रही है? ये गाना गा रही है. कौन गाना गा रही है? बर्ड ऑफ होप गाना गा रही है. और कैसा गाना गा रही है? जो कि कभी ख़त्म नहीं होता, कभी स्टॉप नहीं होता, नेवर एंडिंग, विदाउट द वर्ड्स. कैसा सॉन्ग है? जिसमें कोई शब्द नहीं है, गाने का कोई वर्ड नहीं है, बल्कि क्या है? ट्यून है, जो कि हमारे कानों में सुनाई पड़ रही है कंटिन्यूअसली, विदाउट स्टॉपिंग. That means all the human beings have hope. All the human beings are always full of hope. Clear? And sweetest in the gale is heard, and sore must be the storm that could abash the little bird that kept so many warm. Warm is here used for human beings. That is used for hope of bird. And sore means and sore means a painful place of any body. Gale means a very strong wind, Abash means feeling of embarrassment. Here, when Emily Dickinson heard continuously the song of hope, and sore must be the storm. And sweetest in the gale is heard. In the gale is heard means this sweetest, this melody of song is heard by poet or human beings when the storm of adversities is blowing very hard. That times this breeze of hope blows sweetly. How? Sweetly. And sore must be the storm that could abash the little bird. That the bird of hope keeps human beings warm, encouraged, enthusiastic, even when it has to face most adverse storm. जब वो गाना और भी स्वीटेस्ट हो जा रहा है, और भी मेलोडी है, वो और भी मधुर लगता है, और भी कैसा लगता है? सुहावना लगता है. जब क्या होता है? जब एडवर्सिटीज़ का स्टॉर्म आता है, जब परेशानियों की, जब कठिनाइयों का समय आता है, तो वो और भी स्वीटेस्ट लगता है. दैट कुड अबैश द लिटिल बर्ड. जो हमारी जो बर्ड ऑफ होप है, क्या कर रही है? वो क्या करती है? आशा की जो चिड़िया है, वो क्या कर रही है? जो एडवर्स टाइम में है, उस समय भी क्या कर रही है? केप्ट सो मैनी मीन्स ह्यूमन बींग्स वार्म. उनको कैसे रखती है? इंथुजियास्टिक रखती है, इंकरेज्ड रखती है. कौन? होप, बर्ड ऑफ होप. क्लियर? सी द नेक्स्ट लाइन्स. I have heard it in the chilliest land and on the strangest sea, yet never in extremity it asked a crumb of me. A crumb of me. This In these lines, she has heard the sweet song of bird of hope, where in the remote areas, in the coldest areas, we can say, the melodious song of hope is heard, and where in the most strange places, or we can say in the most unfamiliar places, this song of bird of hope is heard by Emily Dickinson. I is the first person pronoun is used by Emily Dickinson. Clear? By the poet. Yet never in extremity. Yet never in extremity. It never stops. In extremity it asked a crumb of me. Yet this bird of hope does not ask, never asked a crumb of me. Crumb is small piece of bread. Small piece of bread. It never asks anything for its favor. It never asks anything in return for its favor. Whatever it does for the human beings, it never asks anything in return. Clear? What it has done to human beings. मतलब जो ये मेलोडियस सॉन्ग है होप का, बर्ड ऑफ होप का, जो कि कहाँ सुना जा सकता है? चिलियस्ट लैंड में, बहुत सारे स्ट्रेंजेस्ट प्लेस में, अनफेमिलियर प्लेसेस में भी इस सॉन्ग को इमली डिकिंसन ने सुना है. येट नेवर इन एक्सट्रीमिटी. सिचुएशन बहुत, इवन इन वर्स्ट सिचुएशन ऑफ लाइफ, शी हैज़ हर्ड दिस मेलोडी. फिर भी उन्होंने क्या किया है? इस गाने को सुना है, इस सॉन्ग को, सॉन्ग ऑफ होप को सुना है. इतना कुछ इस बर्ड ऑफ होप ने किया है ह्यूमन बींग्स के लिए, फिर भी इन रिटर्न, बदले में वो कुछ भी गिफ्ट उससे नहीं मांगते. किससे? हमसे, ह्यूमन बींग्स. क्लियर? दैट मीन्स हियर द पोएट और एमिली डिकिंसन wants to express the optimism of life. Even in a very worst condition, we have some kind of hope in our soul. We have to just realize it. We have to just keep ourselves quiet. Clear? So this was the poem by Emily Dickinson. I have explained it in a very easy language. I hope you would like this video. So that's it for today. I'll meet you very soon with a new video. Till then, keep studying and have fun with the teacher. Thank you.